Lastly, I just want to give you a quick overview of the assignment that I'm presenting to you this week, but is not due until the end of week 14, the end of the term. This is an assignment in which you will investigate one disability category. I'm asking that you sign up for that category. There are only a certain amount of slots for each student, and I'm asking that we sign up for all of the slots before you double up on any, if we have to double up on any. We will also use your final assignment in our final assessment, your assignment in our final assessment. I'm going to ask you to use each other's research when we complete the summative assessment for this course. So that's why it's a little more scripted and why everything kind of has its place. You're going to do a deep dive into one of these educational disability categories, and we're going to start by having you choose a chapter from our text. They're chapters 7 through 17. You don't have to read them all. I would love to have you read more than one, but I'm only requiring that you read one. They're excellent resources, and they all follow the same format. Our chapters in our text will have an example or a kind of a little mini case study of a student with that educational category, a disability category. Then they'll summarize the characteristics and causes. It's a necessary part if we're talking about eligibility, but I want you to remember that this comes more from the medical model. It's the data we collect to meet those IDEA and MARS definitions. And then it will talk a little bit more about evaluation and assessment for those disability categories, wrapping up with educational strategies, kind of the process I followed a little bit in this little lecture series. I want to emphasize the importance of awareness of all of these educational disabilities, not just the disability that you may be getting an endorsement in for special education. Lots of times when you're working with students, you're working in cross-categorical programs where you're working with many students with many different characteristics. You might be working with a student who has a comorbid disability, meaning one or more that they qualify or would qualify under. And educational strategies, good educational strategies, high-level practices, and evidence-based strategies aren't categorized by educational disability label. They're categorized by student need. So just remember that. After you've looked at your chapter for your focused disability, it might also be a good idea to skim through the chapter on one of the 3 endorsements you're receiving here at Grand Valley as your endorsement for your special education. If you have any questions about this assignment, the first thing I would like you to do is go through the next several slides. I have taken screenshots and given you a little bit more information on each of these slides about those sections for this assignment. And then please contact me if you have any questions.